the whole situation with Keke Palmer. We talked about that. We talked about Chrisean and Blueface. We've talked about several people. So again, if you're not following my Instagram, make sure you follow it just to keep up. If you just to keep up, if nothing else, because that's where I post every day, right? So, what's up? How y'all doing? 72 people in the chat, 76 people in the chat. The chat will build as we go. I know the first topic y'all want to talk about is actually Keke Palmer. So we're going to talk about Keke Palmer and this situation that's happening with Darius Jackson, which I find extremely unfortunate. And, to say that she's been going through this situation for 2 years, he has a possessive spirit, right? And to say she's been going through this situation for 2 years is kind of sad. And also, too, you never know what somebody's going through, right? This is why you can't even look at somebody else's life and say, oh, I wish I was Keke. I wish I had somebody like Darius. I wish, you can't even say that because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening for real with people and their relationships, right? So many couples, whether they're celebrity couples, NFL couples, NBA couples, whatever the case may be. So many people are coming out with domestic violence claims. I mean, DV claims. We're not even supposed to say the whole word out. But DV claims, and it's so sad, right? We're going to jump into this. We also have, we're going to talk about Chrisean, Blueface, Carlissa, Jaden Alexis, and Chrisean Jr., Meg the Stallion and Partisan Fontaine, the cheating situation. Lori, Damson, Idris, they just broke up. Remember on that reading we did for them, we talked about they were going to actually break up because their path was going to take them on, they were going to be taken on different pathways. They weren't going to be able to make time for the relationship, etc., etc. And then I just threw Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson in because I feel like they be playing in our face with the whole they not together situation, girl. Goodbye. Right? So again, this is Blue Nola. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let me come out of here and see how many people like this video so far. Hold on. Let me make sure. Liking the video will throw it in the algorithm, of course. So make sure you're liking this video. We have about 79 people in the chat so far. Again, it'll build as we go. Actually, let me share this in my community tab so everybody, because sometimes YouTube don't share it. So let me go ahead and share it now in the community tab and tell people I'm live. Now live. Okay, hold on. Let me do that. Hold on before we get started. If you ever decide to get this, make sure that you pay attention to this. This is actually a ritual bowl. Of course, there are different types that you can get, but it gets pretty hot. And this is actually like a stone coaster. So if you decide to get this, make sure you have something underneath it because it definitely gets extremely hot. So you don't want to burn your house up, burn your apartment up or what have you. So make sure if you do decide to get this that you put something underneath it because it does get hot. Right now I have some what do I have in here? I think I have some keep enemies away powder. This is the one that I have in here right now. All right. So again, if you decide to get it, make sure that you have something underneath it so that you can keep yourself from burning up your damn house. Can I get where you guys are from in the chat? We got 100 people. Tell me where you're from in the chat. And we about to get started in here. Okay, period to the Periana to the period like the man on YouTube says. I don't see anybody talking. What's up? Where y'all from? Put your name in the chat. Let me make sure y'all can talk chat. Okay, California. What's up, California? Everybody being real quiet. Okay. What's up, California? What's in the building, Queen? Lightwork. What's up, New York? All right, you in the building, Lightwork. Brooklyn, New York in the building. Raleigh, North Carolina. Indianapolis. What's up? Hey, Blue, Georgia in the building. What's up? Delaware. All right, Georgia in the building again. All right. What's up? Y'all are all in the building. Tuning in from Florida. All right. But I'm from Illinois. Period. Boston is in the building. This is my first time seeing you live, and I adore you. Thank you, girl. You'll see me live all the time on Instagram. You come over there. Let me see. You are from D.C., Memphis, Wilmington. Okay, what's up? Delaware, huh? Mexico in the building. All right, period. New Orleans, baby. What's up? What's the situation? What's going on, baby? We waiting on crawfish season to kick in. Shit. Maryland in the building. What's up, ATL? All right. Detroit. What's up, beautiful blue? Gary, Indiana. All right, chill. We all Cali in the building. I'm going back to Cali. Cali. All right, Jersey in the building, Cali in the building again, ATL in the building, Gary, Indiana in the building. A couple of people from Gary. What's up? I like that. You know, Michael Jackson was from Gary, Indiana, Chill. All right, so y'all go ahead and start dropping y'all questions in. The first couple we're gonna start with is Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. All right, because I feel like that's the one that y'all want to see first. Then we can segue into Lori Harvey and Damson. What's up, Dallas? Then we can segue into them. If you see the live struggling, if you see that I'm, going in and out, if you see that I'm freezing, please just put freeze in the chat so that I know to just stop, right? Because I want y'all to see everything that I'm doing. What's up? What's up? Damn, gotta do dinner. What's up? What's up? Dinner is in the building. All right, dinner. I actually just posted on Instagram. We went to this Asian restaurant. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. The chicken is good. The soup was good. It's just, the sandwich was, everything was just so good. All right, so we have for the first thing that for Keke and her baby's father, Darius. Of course, the first thing they have is the Three of Pentacles. And this is talking about conflict. They're going to have a real battle over that child. Just know that, right? He's not going to just give up easily, and she's not going to give up easily either, right? So just know this conflict will go on. And it may go on for quite a while. When you see that Three of Pentacles, that represents this could go on between them for some time. That's literally 3 years, less than 3 years, guys. And this is them, you heard about people when they can't get along, they actually start going through like the court where they have to talk on the phone that the court gives them and all that stuff. It literally can get to that point because that Hierophant is in that energy, and that Hierophant represents somebody else has to come in and kind of take a position in this situation in order to help them with this co-parenting child situation. I'm telling you, it's going to go there. This looks pretty toxic. The brother spoke out, the mother spoke out, the still pictures of the situation. She's saying he's possessive, he's controlling, he's, basically threatened to keep Kill himself, unalive himself when she wants to leave. This is all, to me, tactics where somebody's losing control of a person, right? When a man is losing control or a woman is losing control, the last thing they do, they resort to talking about they're going to off themselves. They're going to unalive themselves, right? So if I were Keke, I would stay away from this man. I would stay 10 feet away from this man, simply because he can't be trusted. Again, the conflict card, this is conflict right here, right? That Hierophant too, like somebody just put in there, that Hierophant may talk about maybe therapy, some anger management. That represents that too, right? Where they may have to go into some type of, education around, anger management or co-parenting. Because she said some stuff about he had, hit her in front of the baby. And then she even had said something about he had made some weird comment. I saw that before I got on him here, that he had made some weird comment about, that's why the animals eat their babies and all this. So I was Keke, I would be real leery about that, my child. I would be real leery about that. Now, of course, the brother is trying to say Keke is the manipulative one. He's never seen the most manipulative, abusive person in his life. So we're going to ask, is it on both sides? Because sometimes what we see is not always what we see. And as this situation, as you can see, that Three of Pentacles plays out, you're going to hear some stuff that he's saying about Keke and Keke saying about him. So we need to probably keep our, how you want to say, keep our minds open to what could be said, because you may hear some things that Keke has done, and you may hear some things that her mother has done, as well as what he has done. Just keep an open mind to that, because, this represents conflict, period. All right. So, I'm just going to say that because there's always two sides to every story. And then, of course, there's the truth. And sometimes both people are creating the chaos in their relationship, right? What was surprising to me, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to put this down and then we're going to deal with the next thing. What was surprising to me, and just tell me if you feel this way and give me a 1 if you feel like, okay, let me say this first. And if you don't like all the talking, child, come back another day, because this is a live stream and we're going to do what we do over here. What was shocking to me is if you're dealing with an abusive, controlling man, why would you go to an Usher concert with a dress with your behind out and creating this situation with Usher, right? Even though it was a concert and you were having fun. Most women who are dealing with abusive, aggressive, violent men, they usually play their position very, very closely in terms of doing things like that because they know there's consequences after the fact. So it's kind of shocking that she would do that knowing that there were consequences on the back end of that, right? Especially once he spoke out and said, be a mom. I think to me, most women, if you've ever been in a possessive, controlling situation, you usually try to play things down a little bit, right? The way you dress, how you engage the opposite sex, because you don't want no problems when you get home. So it's just really interesting that she would go out in that type of dress and engage in the way that she did at that concert, knowing that she's dealing with this type of man. I mean, can you give me? I understand they weren't together, but I'm just saying, still, if you're dealing, listen, we're not in La La Land. Anybody that's dealing with a man like that, that's together or not, there's consequences. This is why so many people get killed right now. Let me not say that word out loud. This is why so many people get hurt right now because they underestimate what the partner is doing. So I'm just saying that if you're dealing with this type of person, whether you were together or not together, it's just why would you I'm just saying, like, right? This is why so many people get in situations where they get hurt on the back end because you do something thinking I'm not with him no more. We done. We over with. And then this person come to your house unannounced with the key and do what he just did. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's just interesting to me that she would be doing that knowing she has unfinished business with him and that she has unfinished business with him and he's an abusive person. That's all I'm trying to say. Because it's just shocking to me. And this is why, that man that killed the 19 people, he went on a rampage behind his girlfriend, right? The sharpshooter or whatever, the guy who's in the military. We have to be careful whether we're with the person or we're not with the person. If you know that the person has a tendency to have violence in their spirit, I just feel like you gotta play things cool, not to create a situation, right? So let me see what y'all talking about. You can agree or not disagree. I've just found that interesting that if she's going through this type of thing, that she would go to that concert in a booty out dress and do all of this with Usher and then have this back and forth. Clearly there was something happening in the relationship. I'm just saying it was interesting that she did that. All right, so let's see what y'all say. Okay. All right, what happened inside of the house that day he abused her? That's one of your questions. What happened to the video on Instagram? Let me see. What happened to the video on Instagram that you did with Keke Palmer? It's on Instagram. Wait, the one on Instagram? Oh, where you see my picture, click that little video. Click that little video icon. It's right there. I don't ever put lives on the front of the screen. I always put them behind. So when you go back to Instagram, you're going to see my picture. And right below my picture, there's a little video icon. Press that. All the live streams are behind that. All right? It's kind of like behind the wall, if you will. So it's there. Let me see. Is the abuse new? Okay, she's saying she's been going through this a while. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, that represents less than 3 years. They've been together for 2, right? So this is saying she's been dealing with conflict with him for this amount of time. This is less than 3, but 2 years is here, right? So it feels like she's been dealing with it for quite a while. They need to make him go to therapy. Spirit, give me energy around Darius. Will he have to go through any type of therapy in order to comply with the court and all this situation that's going on with him and Keke Palmer? Give me the energy around it. All right. And so we have in this message here, the Nine of Pentacles. He doesn't feel he needs therapy, right? This is what that represents. But they're going to have to come through some type of mediation because, as you can see in that Two of Cups in reverse, That represents they're not going to be able to communicate effectively enough, at least in the next few months. That Two of Cups represents broken communication with them. And that could be a problem. The Eight of Swords, that represents he may look at things from a different perspective later, a different approach, right? How to do things better. That represents to act with, tact and discernment. So I could see where he would, have to go through something, because here I don't think they'll be able to come together. And actually, his actions, her having videos and text messages and things that she have, he may be required to do something to prove that he is, he can be okay. All right, so that's what that represents. They both be added though, guys. If you look at that Two of Cups, this represents both of them added together. So I know his brother made a statement. We're gonna ask if Keke also has a tendency to get in, to get into things with him. And of course he gets. Of course, we already saw what he was doing, but we're gonna see that. So I can see where a mediation of some sort may be necessary. And I definitely feel like he may think of things from a different perspective in order to get things to kind of get calm things down. I respect and believe all DV victims, but what took her so long to come forward? It's been a year. Give me the energy around Keke Palmer. Why did it take her so long to, say something about this? I'm going to be honest with you. And I said this last night on Instagram, and I know some people going to be like, feel what they feel. You and Chrisean business about Blueface and Chrisean Jr. when you had your own set of problems. This is why I'm saying people need to sweep in front of their own porch before they go worry about what somebody else is doing. Okay? Because I'm like, you over here writing a manifesto about what was going on with Chrisean and Blueface and the baby, when you over here fighting your own battles. This is why people need to, and I understand, maybe she was identifying with Chrisean and she spoke out, but you got Chrisean's phone number. You could have DM'd Chrisean. You could have emailed Chrisean. There was no reason in the world that you needed to go online, get in your story, and write a manifesto about Chrisean's business when you should be focused on your own business. Did you write a manifesto about your own business? I just feel like people need to sweep in front of their own porch. Give me the energy around what took her so long, Spirit. Keke Palmer, to really say that she was going through this abusive situation or this alleged abusive situation. Give me the energy around Keke Palmer. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. We're going to pull from the middle. The World card. Ooh, she didn't want the world to know, right? That's embarrassment. Star card, right? And secrets. A lot of times, hold on now, y'all seeing me clearly? A lot of times, abuse victims keep what? We keep secrets for people, especially women, right? We keep those secrets, right? Because we're embarrassed, right, about what happened, okay? This is what this represents, too. It kind of makes you feel like, okay, you were presenting one thing and doing something else, hence the Nine of Pentacles, right? Which represents you were keeping somebody's secret for them, which represents, you were basically putting on, a front in that situation. World card, right? She didn't want people to know about it, right? She knew that would bring, you got to remember, Keke's been in the business a long, long time since she was little. That taints her image. That damages her brand, right? That makes, we're gonna always support Keke. I love Keke, baby. Hey, Ricky, baby, a kilo, okay? But people will be thinking about their brand, right? Especially with the Ace of Pentacles in front of that. People are thinking about their businesses, their opportunities, how they look. Remember, people's brands, especially celebrities, that's everything to them. So I think first and foremost, she was worried about how that looked, right? But this is representing a woman, just like when, we're not going to bring up the Tory situation. A lot of people be keeping up secrets for people. And how many women they will hide family secrets. They will hide boyfriend secrets. They will hide girlfriend secrets to protect the other person, right? But a lot of this has to do with her image and how the world would see her, right? I think, when you look at this moon card too, that talks about this moon card could represent too. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like she did feel at some point enough, right? When you see that moon card, I don't want this to get too far to where it gets out of control. Because then what if this goes from here to here? Now you're in danger, right? Now you're in danger. So I think for me personally, this represents she just was like, enough. I need to give clarity regardless of how this is gonna look. Regardless of my business, how this may affect me. I need to say something. We as women are gonna rally around her and support her, of course. So, but it does look like she was worried about that first and foremost, right? As well as her son. Her son's got a. This is her son's father, right? And now he's got to read later on down the road that his father was doing this in his public. So sometimes people can be trying to protect men on the strength of their children and all that. So let me see what y'all saying, and I'm gonna come back to the bottom, to the top. Let's see. I understand she was supporting Chrisean, but I'm gonna stand on what I said. That's my opinion. I feel like you can support, if you're my friend. Listen, Tiffany, if you're my friend and me and you cool, call me on the phone, text me, email me. There's no reason why you need to go on your story and talk about Nola's situation with her man and Nola's situation with her child. If we cool. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Especially now we're learning that she had her own situation going on. So, Tiffany, your friend, your girl, homegirl, you're going to be cool with her going on a story to tell her feelings about your business when she could call you. You think that's okay? I don't know. I don't agree with that, right? I think that I understand the support part of it, but I also I'm at a point at an age where I feel like why was that necessary? You can support your friends. That the support these people need, especially Chrisean, she needs direct support from people that she respects, that's genuine. Not that she wasn't genuine, but there's no reason why your friend Tiffany should get in her story on her Instagram and tell the world how she feel about you and your relationship and your child. There's no reason in the world for it. You can't convince me of that. It doesn't make sense to me. If I am your friend, I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. I'm going to email you. So for me, what was it? And maybe she felt triggered because she's going through her own experience. But did you put, hey, I'm also going through I'm also going through that experience. Well, why you were online talking about Chrisean, you should have been talking about yourself. How about that? So I feel differently. I'm sorry. I just feel differently. All right, what's up? All right. And everybody's entitled to their opinion and how they feel. I respect that, right? If you feel she was supporting her, that's fine. I'm not going to go online and get in my story and talk about, Tiffany should be doing this. And we should be like, what? I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. I'm going to email you. Girl, what's going on? I'm going to DM you. You all right? What's good? Like, I got you, But we don't need to be on DMs doing that, child. For what? So it can go all over the world? Like make that make sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to business. And let's see what we got. I'm going to go back and see what y'all are writing at the top. All right. I think, let's see. I'm just trying to go back because y'all were writing, so I just want to make sure that I'm seeing everything. Was he abusive towards her before and during the pregnancy? Her mother says she went to Darius' brother and told him about the abuse a year ago. Give me the energy around the abuse, like I said, it shows less than 3 years and they've been together for 2. So give me the energy. How long has this alleged abuse been going on, Spirit? We saw it on camera, child, but I mean, those are still pictures, but I'm sure they got the video. Give me the energy around that. And was he doing this before the baby came? And in his King of Wands, his King of Cups, and the Empress, this represents, and he's high-headed. Let me say that. In his King of Wands, this is him being high-headed, right? This is what this represents, hot-headed. It's, overbearing. It's his expectation and what he wants. Don't go get with a free-spirited person like Keke Palmer, who's very free-spirited, who's very outgoing and friendly and talkative, and want to be overbearing and controlling, right? In that King of Cups, too, that represents somebody who, he had a trust issue with her for some reason. These represent somebody who, he didn't trust her. So I guess that's why he was going after the phone, because he didn't really trust her so much. talking to other people, what have you, or whatever. But this could be 14 months, give or take, and this could be considered 14 weeks. So this feels like, and this also represents during her pregnancy. So I do feel like, because the Empress is here, pregnancy aspect. So I do feel like she was going through some struggles before and during her pregnancy and after her pregnancy. Because this represents somebody who was feeling stuck or blocked. And this is also somebody who felt like she was being suffocated in some way, right? So it does show in her aspects. If you look at all three of them together, this definitely shows his behavior towards her while she was actually in her pregnancy phase. All right. So that's just to answer that question. Yeah, let's see what else is it. Keke's son is 9 months, so she was still pregnant a year ago. Yeah. The brother came out and said the brother baby mama came out and said he was abused. I mean, that's why you got to be quiet, because now you come in and say something, and now somebody coming to say something about you. All right. And to add insult to injury, they make things worse in the relationship. They weren't together when the Usher thing happened. Okay, we got that part. All right, all right, all right. Does that really matter? How many men are still going after women and abusing them and attacking them, even when they're not really with them? That's the worst time, right? That's one of the worst times, because now they don't have any control over you. Now they start going crazy, right? Revenge or looking out for, let's see, to get out of the relationship. I'm not shocked to me, because she have dressed that way during the whole relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship, and what you are saying is true. Yeah. I mean, we've all been in situations where we were somebody possessive. Not all. A lot of us have experienced possessive, controlling individuals, right? And this is not a good feeling. Dangerous times. I left the house 3 times in 6 months. Wow. But I, you know, leaving a relationship, good or bad, it's hard. Once you leave and you've been gone for a while, time is always the healer of all situations in therapy. The thing about it is, she should have left him alone before the baby, when he first showed signs of abuse. Yeah, but most people keep giving people chances, right? Look, I see a lot of people in the comment section. As soon as a man is doing something on YouTube, or Instagram, one of the celebrities, we start, trying to make excuses. I mean, if we're doing that for men we don't know, what are we doing to a man we love? Why do you still have a key to her place? Give me the energy around, why did Darius still have a key to Keke's place? Why did he still have a key to Keke's place? Shit, why she ain't changed the locks knowing he nutty? Give me the energy around, why did he still have a key to her place, Spirit? You ever heard like the situation where somebody will say they misplaced a key? That could have been a conversation too, right? I want my key. Oh, I misplaced it. I don't have it. Right? Every time she asks for him, he changing the subject. They get into an argument, right? He still had the damn key. Hence the reason why he was coming in. Hence the reason why he would come in and make drama. So it almost makes you feel like he told her he didn't have the key anymore. You see how this hand has the wand in his hand? Like, I got it in my hand. He has it in reverse. So this could have been a situation where he made her feel like he lost the key. He didn't have the key. Every time she asked for the key back, he told her he didn't know where it was and he didn't have it. Right? But he still had the damn key in the Knight of Pentacles, right? He still had the damn key. And then he used the key, and this is the drama that broke out here. Back to the Three of Pentacles. Tension, right? Tension, conflict. So he basically, and the thing is, this is what I'm saying, guys. Listen to me what I'm saying. You can't underestimate somebody. He told you he couldn't find the key. He told you he didn't have the key. He told you he got rid of the key. He told you. And then you just went with that, right? And now he done came in your house, and now drama done broke out. Okay? So when somebody is, if you're asking for your key back, just go change the locks at this point. Because once somebody starts saying they don't have the key, they lost the key, they misplaced the key, they really have the key. Just go change the damn locks so that you can feel sleep at night. Okay? I have 6 kids but look younger than my teenagers. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I told him, let me see. Okay, we said, I guess she felt like she was going to have trouble behind it anyway or not. I'm just saying. Uh, okay, let's see. That's okay. Let me see what y'all got. Nola, the brother said that about his brother Darius, not Keke. Okay, so the brother said that about his brother Darius, not Keke got. She filed for sole custody. I would. I would be filing for custody until we can get some stuff straight, y'all. I mean, he tossing her over the sofa. What are we talking about here? I'm not surprised. Keke was blowing up. She hasn't put clothes on since she gave birth. Oh, shit. Keke took a picture with a whole butt on the camera, so I don't understand him. Man, they could have been already having problems about all of that. And she kept... Also, too, that Empress in reverse, remember she had that Empress in reverse right here? That could also be she was being defiant, too, right? So even though he wasn't agreeing with it, that's probably some of the reasons why she was that Empress in reverse. Because that represents you not going to smother me. I'm going to still do what you want to do. Even though you're trying to block me, I'm going to block you. That Empress in reverse could represent she was not just going down without a fight with him, right? She was like, you're not going to control what I do, what I wear, and all of that. So, that could be that too. All right. I have been waiting on this late present. Oh, that's all right, Erica. What's that? Let's see. Ask about the child support, please. These men really on the come up for child support these days. Spirit, give me the energy around. Will Darius get child support? Yeah. Darius better go sit down. But hey, these people today. Will Darius actually get child support? He has a Chariot in reverse aspect. He has the Fool card in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. I would be surprised if he gets child support, y'all. Like, right now, he's better hope that he can even see his son without having to have somebody present. Because that question is, at this moment, I'm going to say moment, that represents a no for him. That Chariot is actually somebody that's being denied or failed attempt. His Fool card, baby, your behavior, what you're doing, what you're saying, right? That's like saying you've been too careless and we don't even know we want you to have the baby at this point. And she does have some proof on him, guys. So I don't know. I don't think he should be asking for no doggone money. I think he should be right now just focus on, trying to get to a place of peace with her so he can co-parent with her with his child. Right now, I'm gonna say for right now, this feels like a no for me. Oh, I don't know about that. You over here tossing people over the sofa, look like you choking people. I mean, come on. Child support. Ish. Get out of here. Maybe she thought he would change. Spirit, give me energy. Did Keke believe that, Darius would change? That he would do better? Did he promise to do better? Most people promise to do better. Did he promise to do better? What was he telling her? Give me the energy around Darius. And look, the card of new beginnings. We gonna do better. We gonna figure it out, right? New beginnings. So that's like a person like Ike Turner that keep coming to anime. We gonna, and Blueface, Chrisean, we gonna new beginnings, right? So I could see where he was saying he was gonna make an adjustment. He was gonna change. I could see that. Chrisean said in her interview with Jason, I saw the interview, baby. Victims don't speak up. Yep, because they don't want to be. First of all, it's embarrassing. Number one. Number two, you're trying to protect the person because you still love them, right? You have a child with the person, so you don't want that to affect your child. There's so many layers to it, right? It's just so many layers. Let's see. It's not uncommon for those people to keep secrets. Not at all, right? Not at all. When I was in an abusive relationship, I didn't tell anyone until I was ready. Yeah. A lot of people do that, right? Keke mama doesn't come out and talk either. She was serious. Oh, yeah. Listen, I believed her. I believed her mom. Like, her mom is always behind the scenes. She always seems like a very friendly person. But this Keke mama, can she turn up too? Give me the energy around Keke mama. Can she turn up? And that Page of Swords is here. Give me the energy around Keke mama. Can she turn it up too? That Ten of Cups. All right. Keke mama. Oh, she can turn it up if she needs to, right? But in her messages, I mean, she's protect this her Keke and her mother. They're very close. She knows everything that's been going on, right? And she was encouraging her to get out of this situation and move away from the situation. It's Keke her mother. But just know, like, what would a normal mother do? Yeah, she's gonna turn up. This talks about she was scared for her daughter. This represents, she felt like this man was gonna be the downfall of her daughter, right? And this could also represent she went there too. So you know how the brother was saying, you guys will see that they're not, they also got their thing with them. This is what he's talking about, right? Where the mama brought the thunder and the noise to the situation. For the most part, she shows up like she's a pretty peaceful person, especially with her daughter. But she does have a tower moment here. So that does, that can mean and represent she ain't playing no games when it comes to her child. All right? And who would? Who would? All right. Let's see. What else y'all talking about? All right. Is there abuse on both sides? Spirit, give me energy. Was Keke ever aggressive, or did she ever try to fight Darius herself? Give me the energy around Keke. And I'm talking about not just defending herself. Has she ever been someone that has been also aggressive or combative, or maybe how do you want to say how people can initiate things, like they could be what's the word I'm trying to look for? What's the word I'm trying to look for? Those people that poke the bear and then they act like they're not. And this could also represent sometimes her behavior, right? Sometimes this could also represent her behavior. This could represent her ego. This could represent her expectations, right? This can also represent her discernment, how she handles things. This could represent they've tangled up because of some of the things she's done and she said and how she's behaved, right? This is what this represents. That Two of Swords represents them having occurrences of issues. So I'm not going to sit here and say nobody's innocent. I think he's the aggressor, but I definitely feel like she could be. I'm looking for that word. What's the word? An instigator. That's a good word. Somebody who can be, what's the word? The person can be the instigator, but they can, I can't remember the word, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like passive aggressive, somebody who can, passive aggressive. And also too is like, if you know you're dealing with a certain type of person, let me say this, antagonist, if you know you're dealing with a certain type of person with this judgment card, that's like saying, like, it's almost like saying you don't have enough discernment. You don't have enough discernment when dealing with him. She could have been also too in that sometimes making him feel, like you say, emasculated, right? Making him feel that way. And that doesn't give him the right to put his hands or do anything or fight her. But that could be somebody who can exhibit certain behaviors. So kind of poking the bear a little bit. This is what it represents. To me, it's like those people who are passive aggressive. Also too, they'll instigate some stuff, and then as soon as he blow up, now he is the bad guy, right? So I think they both have done things with each other. I'm gonna be honest with you. She is the Tower card here next to that Two of Swords energy, and that represents she's not innocent either. And that Judgment card along with that Sun card. So I'm not gonna sit here and say Keke has been perfect Patty, and she never brought that thunder to him, right? I don't believe that. I mean, for the most part, she has positive energy. She has positive energy here, right? Also, too, she is like literally, she has two personalities. When you see that Six of Wands, it's like she kind of she has this thing she does in public, and then she has this thing that she's doing behind the scenes. So kind of like the way she really is in front of the camera is not always the way she's in behind the scenes, if that makes sense, right? Because this means she's doing a lot of putting on for the public persona energy. But she can go there too. So again, just because she's an antagonist, she can antagonize the situation. She may be, doing certain things. that doesn't give him a right to put his hands on her, right? That's what I was saying about the Usher concert. You know, especially if you know you're going through something traumatic with this person. And clearly he must have not gotten a memo that y'all broke up, because he's on there be a mom. You know, like he's still in. If he not dealing with me and he not my man, me being in a booty out dress, fiending over Usher ain't gonna mean nothing to him, right? So clearly he ain't getting no memo. Okay? And then she turned right back around and looked like she was back with him again. Okay? So I don't know. All I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, she's not innocent either. So don't be surprised, like I said before we did this, don't be surprised you hear, don't be surprised if you hear that some things she's saying and doing as well. Because that Two of Swords represents occurrences and events and situations, right? And being evil, right? You being evil. You know, you playing games, you doing this, you doing that, you know. So, you know, also you trying to make me jealous. You trying to put me in a situation. You trying to put me in a trick bag. You know, if you know a person a certain way, you know. So that's all I'm trying to say, child. Now, I still don't give him a right to go nutty, okay? I'm just saying. All right. All right. So, I think we done exhausted everything we could talk about with Keke. I don't feel he's gonna get no child support. Will they get back together? Use the energy around Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. Will they get back together, Spirit? Your child. That's a no for me. I could see where they were really thinking about being together, even though the relationship was hard. He wanted to really be with her in that way. But that Five of Wands is like, I'm going to avoid this person, right? I'm going to avoid this person. They really look like they're going to go through a court situation. Also, I'm going to stay away from this person, and we have no real future together. This looks like they're kind of done with. They do have it with this Sun card that does represent they could try to come to some understanding eventually down the road. But this is like, for me, this is no. I personally wouldn't be with a man that's, doing all this and all that, chill. Because I was telling y'all last night on Instagram, baby, me and him would have been in that house like, I would have been on him like 300 in that movie, okay? Period. When Keke Palmer and her public persona, but Lauren Kenyatta Palmer is who they got in private. Virgos can be petty. I bet you stay giving him a taste of his own medicine. Yeah, giving him a taste of his own medicine. He don't like certain things. That's antagonizing him. You really, if you know how the man is, it's a problem. Y'all know y'all been tangling up. Get rid of him. Just get rid of him. All right? Some women like toxic possessiveness. It makes them feel loved and wanted. Yeah, until it start going too far, girl. Next thing you know, you be running for the borders. Running for the hills. So, let's see. I think that's pretty good. I think we spent about, how long we been talking about these people? Make sure y'all, we've been talking about this for 47 minutes. Make sure y'all hit the like button. How many likes we got? 106 likes, and we have 252 people in the chat. All right, we're about to switch gears. Enough about Keke Palmer and Darius. Okay, we're about to switch gears. Who are we talking about? Lori and Damson next. All right, let's switch cards. Let's switch gears. All right, we did enough on these people. All right, so who y'all want to do next? Y'all want to do Damson and Lori? We're going to do Meg the Stallion and Partisan. Not like 300. Yeah, baby. Y'all don't know. I'll tear the house up. Your wish you never done nothing. I don't play that game. Lori and Damson. All right. I don't play that shit at all. Maybe your wish you never tangled up with a shark. Thank you, Nyla. What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all go check out Grown Woman Vibes. That's, of course, Nyla says that she got her new channel, Grown Woman Vibes. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Always cool. All right, so Lori and Damson. Child, it's all juicy. Yes. Period. All right, child. I used to take karate, baby. My dad used to tell us, anybody mess with y'all, go get that 2x4 and hit them straight upside their head. And that's exactly what I've been doing ever since. I don't play no games. All right, so let's see. Thank you, Nyla. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Grown Woman Vibes. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, y'all. She be doing her thing over there. She be talking about all kind of toxic, child. They be listening to all the tapes about the lady Shirley Strawberry. They be listening to all those tapes, child. They be doing everything. All right, so let's see. All right, so what's your questions for Lori and Damson? Now, we already did a full reading on these people. And in that reading, we talked about they were going to separate because their pathways were going to go different. So I'm going to link that reading in the description box, and I'm going to put it in the chat. All right? Who broke up with who, Spirit? Give me the energy around the relationship with Lori Harvey and Damson Idris. Who broke up with who? They have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower card, the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, the Page of Wands. He still looked like he wanted to be in a relationship with her. Okay, so, and she shows up in reverse, right? That is too funny. All right, the reason why I was kind of laughing and smiling is because the cards just played out so beautifully. It literally is telling a story. First of all, they just started going in different directions. That Wheel of Fortune is like, listen, we're going in different directions. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm over there. I think they liked each other and they were attracted to each other. The Queen of Cups, that King of Swords. I definitely feel like they liked each other and they were attracted to each other. Foundation wasn't solid, right? The foundation of their relationship wasn't solid. I definitely felt like he liked her. He thought she was attractive, all of that stuff. I do feel like she didn't cheat on him and he didn't cheat on her. Let's start there. He didn't cheat on him and she didn't cheat on her. They definitely show honesty, right, in the relationship. It just ran its course, guys. It just ran its course and he started moving in different directions. And remember, the Page of Wands is about taking a different pathway, right? The Page of Wands is about, listen, we're not nurturing the relationship in the way that we need to nurture it. And so we're going to move forward. I believe he's going to continue to be a friend to her and she's going to continue to be a friend to him, right? There's the Fool card and this Knight of Pentacles. I don't think he mistreated her or anything like that. He seems like a gentleman and it definitely shows in here he's a gentleman. I believe Lori Harvey, right? I believe Lori Harvey is the one who kind of was the one who was breaking away a little bit. She's the Queen of Wands in reverse energy. And that just represents for her, she just got to a point where she started separating, right? That's what it represents. So I always felt and believed that he liked her more than she liked him. That's my personal opinion. I feel like he liked her and more than he liked him. And that's my personal opinion. But these, like when I see cards play out like this, I just love this so much. That's why I love doing what I do. Because it just like literally just told me a whole story that quick. I was like, oh Lord. So will they get back together? That's the next question. Yeah. I don't see where he was cheating on her. I don't see where she was cheating on him or anything like that, guys. I just see where the relationship just ran its course, right? That Ten of Swords just like, it was never meant to be permanent. That's what that Ten of Swords in reverse represents. Passing success, inevitably ending, right? Momentary connection. That's what that represents. These people were never meant to be, you know, long-term energy. Give me the energy around, will they eventually get back together? Damson Idris and Lori Harvey. Will they get back together? I don't know about that, guys. Right? Like, this is making me feel like it's kind of, they're moving on. That's it. You know, I feel like he's going to still like her, like I said. And I feel like they're going to always be cool. You know, I could see them. I could see them being cool. I can see them being in the same circle. I could see where he could try to make another play for it. I could see where she, you know, the Ace of Cups, like we always cool. You know, the Ace of Cups, like we cool. We friends, you know, we got a friendship, a little something. But when you look at the back end of it, that represents it. They don't have a future together like that. But I could see them being friends. And I could see them being friends through the years. I could see them running in the same circle. I wouldn't be surprised if they, like, you know, you caught them on a picture together. I could see them even kind of getting back together for like a month or two. But ultimately, it shows like their relationship has run its course. It's run its course, right? That's what it looks like to me. I still feel like he's holding a torch for her. Okay? That's what it looks like. I feel like they wanted to make it work. I kind of see that. Like, you know, especially in that first hand, that looks like they wanted, you know, like they wanted to, like they had a cool little friendship. They were cool, you know. Okay, y'all see a freeze? Let me see. Did the screen freeze? Let me see. Let me know if the screen is freezing. Put a 1 if y'all see a freeze. Let me know if the screen is freezing before I keep going. I refresh my screen. Listen, I told y'all I'll be having Wi-Fi issues. I saw a video of someone doing a reading about, anyway. It's on your end and it's working fine for me. Lori is when she's done, she's done. Probably just not mine. They were so cute. Yeah, they were cute. I refreshed my screen. All right. So is it okay before I continue? So to make a long story short, I don't feel like they cheated on each other. I feel like their relationship was not meant to last. I feel like they will always be friends. I wouldn't put it past them to kind of hook up a little link up a couple of times. But for the most part, I feel like they've run their course and the relationship is over. I don't feel like they have any ill feelings towards each other. I think he was respectful of her. And that's what I feel. It's okay on your end? Will Michael Jordan make a play for her? Michael B. Jordan. Spirit, give me the energy around Michael B. Jordan. Will he make a play for Lori Harvey? No freeze. Okay, thank you, Val. Will he make a play for Lori Harvey? Michael B. Jordan. Will he make a play for Lori Harvey? Michael B. Jordan. I don't know, y'all. I don't think so. This shows in his messages, like, no. Right? This feels like he's kind of moved on, guys. Like, he's kind of moved on. You know, like, he thinks she's beautiful and all that and nice. But he's kind of got in his energy. I've moved on. I moved on. And also, too, he is like a little bit of, in here, this could represent, like, he didn't like the way things were done at the end. Or they didn't, it's something about the way that things were done towards the end or said towards the end or how it was handled towards the end. I don't see it, though. Okay? I don't see it right now. All right, so we don't care about who's next for them. Girl, take a break. Will she take a break or will we see her with somebody else, Spirit? Take a damn break. Let me stop. She's young. She could date who she wants. Will we see her with somebody else, Spirit? I could see her taking a small break, right? I could see her taking a small break. Yeah, I could see her taking a small break. Let me say this. Lori Harvey, regardless of whatever, when she will eventually meet somebody and she will eventually get married, right? This is what it's showing in her messages. She has a marriage. She has children in her aspects. This is what it's showing in her messages. I feel like she's going to take a break. She has the Hermit here. That's a break. This Ace of Cups also talks about right now, I just need a break. You know, this could also represent right now I'm not looking for anybody significant. I'm not saying it's going to be forever, but I can see where she would probably take some small break before she gets back out onto the road again. Shit. Take a break, girl. Take a small break. Okay, take a break. But she has a new beginning aspect here. She has a new energy coming through. Okay. She's going to take a break, though. It looks like she's going to take a break before she meets somebody else. It looks like there's going to be another public figure that she's going to go public with again. A new person in her life. That's what it talks about. Somebody coming through. It has some Aquarius energy as well as some Pisces energy. Aquarius and Pisces energy here. Okay. Take a break, child. All right. That's on Lori Harvey and Damson. Okay. Our next couple. Yeah, she's gonna be on the road again, girl. She's gonna be on the road again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it looks like somebody from the entertainment world. Yep. That's what it looks like to me. Somebody who was a public figure. Let me just rephrase that. Somebody who's definitely a public figure. Okay. All right. So that was on. Shoot. We got. Okay. That was on. Lori Harvey and Damson. Idris and. Yeah, we got. We did Keke and her baby daddy. Now we did Lori and Damson. So we have next Chrisean and Blueface, Meg Thee Stallion and Partisan, and Khloe Kardashian and Chrisean Thompson. Okay. So who are we doing next? Oops, sorry, that's a new set of cards. We got another set of cards. We're gonna be rotating them out. All right. So who are we doing next, guys? It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. Megan and Partisan. All right, y'all. Let's start with the obvious question. Did Partisan Fontaine, did he actually cheat on Meg Thee Stallion? This is just a basic set. You know how on Amazon, you know how they have like the basic sets? Wait, let me make sure y'all can see me because I feel like I'm freezing. It's just a basic set. Just look under like basic sets or general sets, or you know, this is what this one's under. They have them in different colors, but these are just basic sets. This particular one, I would have to get the name on each one. I took them out the box so I can deal with them, but I would have to get the name on each one. Spirit, give me the energy around. Did Partisan Fontaine, did he actually cheat on Meg Thee Stallion? Give me the energy. Did he actually cheat on Meg Thee Stallion? He definitely was talking to somebody else because he has in his aspects the Lovers card and the Two of Cups. So it definitely shows somebody was in his somebody he was dealing with, y'all. He definitely shows he was dealing with somebody. The Six of Pentacles having his hands in too many baskets, right? Being Mr. Friendly, Mr. Talkative. The Lovers card could represent he was in a connection, a sexual connection with somebody that he had been dealing with for some months, right? This is a couple of months, give or take. The number 2 is here, so juggling 2 people. But you can see here that he does show up like he was having some kind of relationship with somebody, child. You see that? Okay. This looks like he was having a connection with somebody in the aspects, okay? This is what it talks about. Juggling 2 people. What's crazy? Listen, look at this. Look at this. The Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Lovers card, which is also considered 2, right? Wow, 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 right? King of Wands, being Mr. Friendly in his aspects, right? Being Mr. Friendly. So it definitely shows in his messages that multiple tools. Yeah, man, that's crazy. It definitely shows in his energy that he has something going on, right? Did Meg actually catch him, or did she find out? Give me the energy around Partisan Fontaine. Did she actually catch this man in the act? Because she's making it seem like she caught him up to something. Give me the energy around Meg. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Tower card. This represents something happened, child. Something happened. Tower card is here. 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Up to no good, right? This High Priestess represents finding out your secret, right? Also, too, she has in her aspects, this talks about mistress. Like he had a lover or a mistress, right? And she started paying attention to his move. The thing about the 5 of Pentacles is that the 5 of Pentacles can represent for Meg Thee Stallion, like, I started feeling like he was up to something. I started feeling his energy was different. I started feeling like he was moving different, right? I started feeling like, right? And that made me what? That made me go check it out, and now I'm moving on. This is what it talks about. This is what it talks about. Okay? So it shows, guys, unfortunately for him, and I know he tried to get online talking about but this is definitely showing that he has something going on, y'all. Meg Thee Stallion is not lying on him. Okay? And with that 5 of Pentacles, that represents him having a lover or a mistress. You know, they're not married, but you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, so it definitely shows something happening here. Okay. It seems like they went down after she testified on trial. Give me the energy around, like, because he seems supportive of her. You know, he wrote a statement in support of her. Was it Jada Kingdom spirit? Was the girl Jada Kingdom? Or was it another girl? Give me the energy around Jada Kingdom. Did she cheat? Oh, I'm going to redo that because that one's still in the back hand. Give me the energy around Jada Kingdom. Did she cheat with Partisan Fontaine? Was she the woman that Meg was catching him with? Five of Pentacles in, that's a no. Queen of Pentacles is a no, right? This is like, don't put me in it. Now, Queen of Pentacles, don't put me in it. I wasn't even, no. That Temperance, I wasn't even in the part of the situation, child. Now, the Temperance represents, I'm a part of that path, the journey. I'm a part of that energy. I'm a part of that, you know, situation. She shows up as a no, even in her Four of Swords. That's why she got online and told y'all, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit up. This is why she did that. Because she knew it was coming, right? This is what she was saying. I'm not, remember, this represents mistress. I'm not his mistress. Don't start coming on my page with that nonsense, talking crazy. I wasn't a part of the bullshit. Right? Don't come stressing me out. And that's what that represents. Alright. Was it somebody that Meg Thee Stallion was familiar with? Give me the energy around the woman that she, you know, found out about, assumed about, started being suspicious about. I don't feel like she knew Meg Thee Stallion like that. This is not a person that's a part of her bubble, a part of her circle, a part of her group, or part of her foundation. This feels like a no. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Has Partisan never been sneaky before she found out? Was he like just Mr. Honest Abe? Give me the energy. Was she was Partisan just like was he give me the energy around him. Has he ever cheated before or been sneaky before? I feel like that's a yes, right? I feel like that's a yes. You know, when you see that, you know, that Eight of Swords, that's like the person who's shady. I don't feel like I feel like that's the first time she caught that fool. But I feel like, that's the first time she caught him. You know, that's the first time she caught him. First time she caught him. Yeah. So basically her intuition, her discernment, right, led to it, right? This is with the Ten of Wands. Something feeling like, you know how somebody will tell you like they start moving funny. You know, the Ten of Wands is about a person who their plans start to change. Like they start to kind of move a little bit different. That's what that represents, right? And then that Four of Wands, now conflict breaks out. Right? You say you're doing this, but you're not doing that. You're moving a little funny, blue, 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 blue. That's what that represents. That Queen of Pentacles is paying attention. That Queen of Pentacles, I'm paying attention, right? I feel like something's off with him. You know, he's still saying he loved me. We still together, but there's something that's just not quite right. Right? All right. So that is on Meg Thee Stallion and Partisan Fontaine. How did he feel about her making that video? How did he feel about her making that video? Give me the energy around Partisan Fontaine. Eight of Cups, right? I could see how he was concerned about how people viewed him. That Eight of Cups is kind of like a fear aspect, right? But still keeping a brave face. That Nine of Cups is pointing out his mistakes, his errors, his flaws, right? But he gonna try to downplay it, right? And that Eight of Pentacles, try to downplay it, take the high road, blah, 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 blah. And then the Queen of Pentacles make it seem like she being bitter. You know? Well, she being bitter. Da-da-da-da-da. You know? So that is on Partisan and Meg Thee Stallion. Alright, so the next couple is key. Let me see. Men always show their signs when they up to something sneaky. Yeah. Did he cheat to get back at her for the rumors about the multiple men? No, he just cheat because he jail. He got the Five of Pentacles. Shit. He just sneaky. He always made me look like he was sneaky. You know, he always made me feel like he was sneaky. You say you like him, he's a good guy, but I don't think Meg is ready either. I mean, he's still young yet. Can we get a little sample of artists? No, 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 no. Jada's not in this. Jada's not in this. We'd have to do a whole nother reading on them, child. We already doing enough people. We spent 47 minutes on what's that girl name? Lori and what's the boy name? What's her name? Keke and her baby daddy. All right, we might do them on another one though. Next group. So we can do Chrisean, Blueface, Karlissa, Jaden, and Chrisean Jr., Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson. Homegirl says Stewie, Chrisean, Stewie, and Chrisean, Stewie, and Blueface. What made the Stallion's album do wow? Give me the energy around that one message. She's independent now, right? Ooh, it's gonna be kind of tough, child. It's gonna be kind of tough. I think she'll be okay. I don't think it will do what it normally would do, but I think she'll be okay, guys. It looks a little rough right there. All right, so what y'all got? Y'all got Khloe Kardashian, Chrisean, Stewie, and Blueface. Y'all got Khloe Kardashian. So y'all got Khloe Kardashian more than Blueface and Chrisean. All right, what are y'all questions for them? Give me the energy spirit around, give me the energy. Let's do Khloe and Tristan, because that was they had them more than they had Chrisean. Give me the energy. People are kind of getting tired of hearing about them. Give me the energy around Khloe Kardashian. Is she really with Tristan, or are they really just friends? Give me the energy around it. Emperor, reverse. Give me the energy around Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. What's up with their relationship? I definitely see how, like, his behavior and what he's done has affected them. Let's keep it real, right? That Emperor represents his behavior and what he's done, how he's treated her, how he has, kind of been in the relationship. So I don't see where it's easy for them. But they are, like somebody just wrote, they're in the same house. You see this 10 of Pentacles? They're playing house up in there, y'all. So even though he has done what he's done, and remember he said he regrets it. He does have the card of regret. He regrets his what? His mistakes. She looks like she will eventually this looks like, to me, like they could actually have another chance together. Has Tristan changed? No, not in my mind, because he still has in his 6 of Wands somebody who is going to be disloyal. Page of Cups energy. This represents somebody who's going to still be promiscuous. And his Hangman energy, that talks about somebody who's going to sabotage his relationship. I feel like they really still are dealing with each other. And I feel like she could still be giving him a chance. Inside of that home, don't think for 1 minute they're not dealing with each other. They playing house up in there. She may not be saying it publicly or dealing with it publicly and pretending, but this really does show that they're, like, when they're in their house, they're moving kind of like as a family. This is what it's showing. And I definitely see where he does have regrets about some of the stuff that he's doing, and he looks at some of the mistakes, and he does, sit back and he reflects on it and prays about it and all that stuff. But he still got, in this corner here, he's still going to be Tristan Thompson. He's still going to be Tristan Thompson. Right? He's still going to be Tristan Thompson. He got another baby in his energy, too. I just saw the Empress, too. That represents another baby. Okay? Feels like she could, like, I know right now she's saying no. And I could see where they could have an agreement or an arrangement. Right? Like, I could see that. Like, I could see where they, like, talked about how that relationship looks for them. They may even be saying we're not together, but we're dealing with each other, right? Like, what I mean is no titles. That's what that could represent for them. Why doesn't he see, what's up with him taking care of his other children? What is all that about? But he willing to take care of his brother. Why isn't he stepping up to take care of his other children? Give me the energy around. Why is he doing that? You know, let's pull one more. That's all on him, guys. Khloe is not making him not take care of his kids. That's all on him. This represents his lack of commitment, his laziness, right? He's lazy. This represents him only concerned about himself. You know, Chrisean is like one of those men, if he's not dealing with a woman, he's not dealing with the situation, unfortunately. This is what this represents. The King Knight of Swords is here too. No regard for consequences. No direction. A fool, right? You know, a fool. Also, too, that Four of Pentacles is here. Somebody who, you know, all the money that he supposedly made, this represents he doesn't even want to pay the children. You see that Four of Pentacles? That represents a person who's trying to hold on to their money, right? But, you know, you're going to take care of Khloe and her kids, right? That Knight of Cups is here. And that's what I'm saying. If he's dealing with you, oh, you're going to get all of him. Romantic energy, gifts, blah, 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 right? What's she saying? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Another moderator handle that. So it just shows he's lazy, guys. Unfortunately, if he's not dealing with the person, right? He almost like kind of removes himself. That Hangman represents a person who can withdraw themselves, or they can, they can restrict themselves, right? That's what that Hangman represents. But this is just a typical situation. Now, he's just a celebrity, a basketball player guy, where men, they get in other relationships and they make their other relationships the priority over the kids they had with somebody else. It's the same shit, the same old, right? Somebody who's lazy to commit, lazy to do. Imagine Kim, they say somebody he was helping Kim's kids. You're not even with your own son, you know? But is Khloe stopping him from seeing his children? Because right now, this looks like this is all on Chrisean. Is Khloe stopping him from seeing his children? And that's a no, guys. She's not stopping him from seeing his kids. She's not stopping him. She's happy to include them. See the Sun card? They can come. They can be included. If we have a party or something for the kids, let them come. Right? This is what that represents. She's got a motherly side to her. Yes, come. Let them children come. Let them children come. Right? She's not stopping him from doing anything. Sun card, strength card. Positive energy as far as that's concerned. Strength card is here. She would not harm those children. She would not hurt those children. If anything, she would go out of her way to make sure those children had fun and enjoyed themselves, and they didn't come back home with a scratch on their finger. And their mom said, you know, they were good. So no, she's not the one. She's Wheel of Fortune energy too. And that Wheel of Fortune represents, like she's not trying to get into nothing with that, right? With these kids. Now I'm talking about the little boy. I'm not talking about that other baby with the side chick now. I'm talking about when I'm looking at the little boy with the other lady, the first boy. That's what I'm looking at. But a deadbeat is a deadbeat is a deadbeat, y'all. Period. A person has decided, when you see somebody doing that, that's a person who's bitter. Why is he not taking care of that last baby? Empress, that's the woman. Why isn't he not taking care of that last baby? He told her not to have that baby, right? I told you not to have that baby. That's your problem. I told you I didn't want to be with you and you kept going with it. That's your problem, right? We weren't even together. That's your problem, right? You got pregnant and I told you I'm not going to be with you. I don't want this baby. I don't want this situation. And you forced it. Now it's your problem. Bitter baby daddy. Your problem. Right? Period. All you wanted was what? Money. You got pregnant and you wanted money. You, girl. Basically, he looking at her like she was an opportunist, but nobody told you to go have unprotected sex with her, this lady, boy, right? You having protected sex with a person that as soon as you got her pregnant, she was going asking for $1 million. Shit, the writing was on the wall. All right, like this is why I'm gonna be honest with you. These women be getting pregnant for these men, and these men don't be wanting these kids. I would be like, you know, you got to be careful, because let me say this too. That 6 of Wands, like you don't trust her. You know, but my thing is this. You should have put a condom on, but on the other end of that, you should have been using protection with this man. And this is my problem with that situation is, this is how so many women, you know how you be seeing the women on the news, they get killed by the man they pregnant with? Because the man told you he didn't want the baby, he didn't want you, and you done pushed him to the breaking point. This is why it's kind of scary to keep pushing situations like that, where the man didn't want the baby, right? But this is how so many girls be ended up and women be ended up dead, because the man done told you, I don't want this situation, I don't want this baby, I got a girlfriend, you forcing, like I told you. But again, he should have been using protection. She should have been using protection. But this is why, you know, people turn around and now they don't want to deal with the baby, because they feel like you forced them into a situation. But they did it to themselves, right? They did it to themselves. But Chrisean put himself. That's what I'm saying. They did it to themselves. They did it to themselves, and now they got to deal with the conflict around that. Will he ever really have a relationship with that baby? Give me the energy around Chrisean. Will he really have a baby? Will he ever have a relationship with that last child that he has, the youngest one so far? Will he ever truly have a real relationship? And that right now is a no for me. You know, he's indecisive about that, right? The mother would like that. The death card is here, along with the 8 of Wands, along with the Queen of Pentacles. The mother would like it, but again, the way things went down between him and her, right? You saw that Instagram where that black man was saying a lot of the mothers are stopping the man from having the relationship. I don't feel she's stopping him, but I think like some of the stuff she was doing and asking for and talking to the blogs and stuff, I think that also put a monkey wrench in there for her. All right. Also, too, that Queen of Pentacles means she want money, 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 money. All right. All right. So that was on Khloe and Chrisean Thompson. Last but not least, any questions for Chrisean Rock, Blueface? I saw today that he had the baby. The mama forced her way over there, Trio. She forced her way over there. Let me say this. I love the fact, and let me just say this. I love the fact that I saw him with the baby. Even though I don't like everything that he's done. I don't agree with the way he's handled the situation. I don't agree with him saying the baby wasn't his. I don't agree with him putting that baby picture online. I still stand on what I said in the last readings that I've done. But I am glad to see that he's actually bonding with the baby behind the scenes to some extent. The mama. I like the fact that she saw the baby, but I didn't like the fact that it had to come with some cameras and some friends. Right? I don't like the fact that it came with some cameras and some friends. I don't like that at all. Because to me, it didn't feel sincere, you know. But Chrisean was willing to help her out and, you know, give her something for her show. What happened to Blueface tooth? Did he have a fight? Shit, did he eat some ice? What's going on? What happened to Blueface tooth? Did his tooth come out because Chrisean did it? Or did his tooth come out because Jade and Alexis did it? Ooh, yeah. Give me the energy. Did his tooth come out because he was fighting for Chrisean Rock? Did his tooth come out fighting, what's that girl name? Jade and Alexis. They both have like swords in their energy, like something could have happened. Confirm, and this card was coming out for Jade and Alexis. Give me the energy around how this man too came out? Was he fighting for Chrisean Rock? What's he fighting Jaden Alexis? It almost makes you feel like, because he has the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords doesn't feel like Chrisean took his tooth out. The Two of Swords doesn't feel like Chrisean took his tooth out. She knows what happened. But Stewie. But what's this girl's name? This Jaden Alexis, she is a musician in her energy in reverse. And that represents somebody who could have tangled up with him, right? Because she shows up. And you see how this person like is on the ground? There's something with her, right? It's something with her. But it shows like, I don't think he just fell, guys. Did he ever fight with either of these women? Because it's showing like him and Stewie could have tangled up. But him and Stewie be tangling up on the back scene, back in a lot. Give me the energy. Did Chrisean... What happened to his tooth? I feel like there was a fight. I feel like a fight really happened. Like something happened. Some stress. Like he had a situation that happened. Anger. A fight. A quarrel. Lovers. Right? I think something happened, guys. Because, let me say this. This is like people fighting each other. Right? And this is some lovers stuff. So it has to do with a relationship. So the Four of Swords is some stress that broke out with Blueface regarding a relationship. It has some. He didn't just fall on the ground and took his tooth out. This has something to do with a relationship, right? And a woman that he has a child with, right? This is what it represents. But it represents him in the middle of a lover spat, right? They both have swords in their energy, so they almost both feel like they're involved in it somehow. Give me the energy again. And how did Blueface lose his tooth? It shows he's lost his tooth and behind a fight with about relationship and some stress and some struggle. Give me the energy around it. And the Three of Wands is here. Some trouble. Did Chrisean make Blueface lose his tooth? Hierophant. Did Jaden make him lose his tooth? And Jaden has the Three of Cups. They both have almost like they both have something going on here that's related to them too. So let me just say this. I feel like he had a fight with a woman behind a relationship and his tooth got knocked out. And they both show up like they had something to do with it. Right? And some kind of way he lost his tooth. That's what it looks like to me. Right? I don't feel like he just fell on the ground. This is in relations to a woman that he had a fight with over a baby. Right? This is what it talks about. It could very well have been him getting into a situation behind Chrisean and tangling up with Jaden. This is what it looks like, okay? So, Toothgate. All I can say is this looks like it's behind a relationship. A third-party situation, right? Third party, the three of them. It's three people. Two women and a man, okay? Baby mama situation. Over being a liar, trouble coming their way, a love situation that he started, stress, that Page of Wands is in reverse, conflict, that Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So this almost feels like if the story was told, it almost feels like they both were kind of involved in this somehow, or it has to do with the women, okay? So anyway, that's it. Child, you over here calling Chrisean a snag or two. Your ass is a snag or two, fool. It looked like you done had a cat fight with them women. All right. Looked like they were all together. That's what I'm saying, January. It looks like something about them all tangling up. That's what I'm saying. There's a third-party situation happening. So it's like three people tangling up. That's what I'm trying to say. Something had happened. All right. Eventually, they'll come out and tell the truth. Chrisean always is known for eventually she'll come out and give you some tidbit tea on it. But it looks like something happened where it was looks like it got tangled up. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Or maybe he broke the two of them up. Something's going on with that third party over women, baby mama situation, trouble, drama, blah, 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 blah. That's what it looks like. All right. So it looks like a third-party situation between people. and got tangled up in a fight. And I don't remember. Well, I'm trying to remember, but it says it definitely looks like they all involved somehow. All right. So even though they don't have any receipts on it, it feels like it's between the three of them. All right. Well, will Jeff? Oh no, I don't think she'll ever leave Blueface. I think Blueface will have to leave her first. You said you believe that. I heard that Chrisean and Jaden were in a fight. It feels like they were all together in some situation, guys. The slide proves that women will go and stay with the father of their children. Yep. All right. So, is there anything else? I mean, I know people are kind of tired hearing about Chrisean. I don't feel like the lady was genuine at all. What's her name? Carlissa. I don't feel she was genuine at all. And this is what this talks about, right? That's not genuine energy. If you were genuine, you would have went there with no cameras to see your grandbaby. This Four of Wands in reverse represents you were taking advantage of a situation. And then this also represented Chrisean just let you do it. Why did Chrisean allow it? Why did she allow it? And this just represents somebody who's just like, you know what? You know, a change of heart. This could represent somebody that had a change of heart. Who thought about it, right? Like this could represent somebody who's like, you know what, this is still his grandmother. And, you know, at least she's making an effort where, you know, some people were denying, right? And that strength card is in reverse. She don't trust her either. I saw her on the live a little bit when I was at dinner for a second, and I could see where she was kind of worried. You know, she was kind of worried. So that's what that represents. I still wouldn't let my child go and be alone with these people because, I mean, why does it have to come with a camera? Why does it have to come with other people? If you know, I could see you wanted to maybe have somebody there for security in case something broke out. But why did it need to come? Why did it need to come with other people? You know, it just felt so, and you know, it just didn't feel genuine. We talked about him marrying Stewie. What's her name? Jaden. I said this on the Instagram already. I said he'll marry her. Trust me. To me, this is how I feel. He's led by social media. He's led by what Chrisean does. He's led by that, right? So when people tell him he can't do it, he'll do it, right? If Chrisean pushes him too far where she's not, he will do it. Too. Okay. Let me make sure y'all still seeing me. Can y'all still see me? Look at the extent that he's gone to, right? To bend her. And she still hasn't, you know, she's still in him, but she hasn't completely just bent to everything he wanted to do. Can y'all still see me? All right, I'm good. All right, y'all. So this is the end of the deal. Let me see. Carlos is very messy, toxic. Blue definitely gets it from his mother. He doesn't trust her, guys. He doesn't trust her. I mean, I heard that little bit of the live where he was saying, you know, don't in the house, you know, be careful, this, that, and the other. But I do like the fact that, you know, I do like the fact that she at least got to see the baby. I do like the fact that he is, you know, seeing the baby behind the scenes. You can see Jade and Alexis was mad for some reason. And you can see she was mad. She's paying attention to all those blogs, right? So, you know, and we talked about the fact that Jaden was one of the factors of him not seeing his child. And he admitted it. And you can see the fact that he was with his child, she got mad. I'm going to be honest with you. Stuff like that, when women do stuff like that, eventually that shit break up. I don't care if y'all stay together another 5 years or 6 years. You cannot be telling a man he can't see his child. You cannot be making a man feel like he can't see his child. Even if you don't say nothing, your attitude is going to break y'all up. I'm telling you, you cannot do it. Look at what happened when all the women that has tried to stop men from being with their children, it always messed things up. Let them be with their children, right? If anything, you should be welcoming. You should be accommodating, because then what you could do is you could put yourself in a situation where you have more control. If you were welcoming and accommodating, then the baby could, you know, be trusted with you and him. You know, but the way you're doing it, you forcing him out. You forcing him over there. You forcing him to sneak around. I know a personal situation where somebody had an outside baby and that person welcomed that baby in. There's no reason for him to go to her house because the baby's here. There's no reason for that because I am giving open arms to that baby, right? So the person I know, she was smart. She welcomed that baby. She loved on that baby. And that kept that separation between that person and, like, there was no reason that he doesn't need to go by Chrisean's house if Jaden was being accommodating and open, right? You forcing him to be sneaky. You forcing him to try to hide and go see his child. You forcing him. And all that's going to do is force him to be sneaky. And I don't care if you marry him or not, girl, he going to be sneaking around. And y'all have two different relationships with this man, right? Two different relationships with this man. I feel like women who try to force men not to be with their child, and you force it, and I'm not, and he has his own mind, but I'm like, if he try to go see his child, you're going to catch an attitude and get mad and all this stuff. Come on, stop it. Stop being childish. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. 222 is in the chat. Thank you for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. He's getting his little quickie with Chrisean. Let me tell you this. He getting his little quickie with Chrisean. He eating food with Chrisean. He's seeing the baby on a slick tip with Chrisean. He's still dealing with Chrisean. Period. He's still dealing with Chrisean. At the end of the day, he just needs to tell both of these girls, I am going to see my kid. Right? If you're going to see both women, just say that. Like, stop playing games. He was trying to not see other people when Chrisean. That didn't work. He trying not to see other people while he was jaded. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Don't underestimate the relationship he has with Jaden or Chrisean. You know, they both hold a place in his heart different ways. Don't underestimate that. Thank you for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. It was fun. Don't forget you can book with me at BlueNolaTarot.com. I do have a $60 special. Again, BlueNolaTarot.com. Can somebody put it in the chat? I have a $60 special. And I'm out of here. This was super fun. I did we did Keke Palmer, Darius Jackson, Lori Harvey, Damson Idris, Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson, Chrisean, Blueface, Carlissa, and the baby. All right. Thank you so much again for coming through. Let me pin this in the comment section. Hold on. That is my website. Oh, I don't know if you can link it, but yep, that was my website, and I'll link it in the thing. Y'all have a great day. Take care. Stay blessed. I'm about to get off of here. I'm tired, y'all. This was super fun for me too, and we wish everybody the best of luck. Keke and Darius, that's the most serious, drastic situation. And I hope that they can work it out. Peace and blessings. Bye.